Hi, welcome to Free Spirit. And so this is going to be the monthly quantum energy reading for February. There is such a shift in energy for February that you're already going to start feeling it at the last week of January. It was coming through. It's such a time to have courage and stand up for yourself and claim your personal power and feel like the Queen of Wands and go forward. And there's so much divine guidance, and we have the Chariot. And so there's movement. There's finally movement and going forward and new things coming in, and we're supposed to feel really charged up and seizing it and believing in it and believing in ourselves. And it's that kind of energy. And so I am doing this quantum energy reading early for February. I can't wait to see what it is. And then I'm also going to do an Akashic Records check-in reading for the month of February and see where we are, because there's so much about divine guidance that we're like right where we need to be, doing all we need to do, and to have courage and passion and get out of our heads. I've been posting a lot of spirit messages about getting out of our heads and leading with our passion and our fire. And it's about personal power for February. So I am just so excited. So this is the quantum energy reading for February. And right after this, I'm going to do the Akashic Tarot check-in and see where we are. But woohoo, I mean, wow. I feel the energy already coming in. So for quantum energy for February, what is the quantum energy shift for February that we're going to be feeling? This claim personal power. Go for the things that you believe in. Believe in yourself. And they're saying you have all you are that you need for this. Like pour all you are that's unique to you into things. It's that kind of thing where you're right where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing. But those were all the spirit messages coming through. Wow. Quantum energy for February. I can't wait. I have chills all over my body. It's like such an upliftment. There's such a shift coming through. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel more inspired, more on fire. Let's see. More on fire. That's what I feel like. More on fire. Let's see. More on fire for February. What is going on in February? Quantum energy. What is going on for February for anyone who finds this video? Wow. Oh my gosh. This fell across the room. Hold on. I have to get this card. This came out with force. Friends and colleagues, the people you're going to be surrounded with by friends and colleagues. You're going to be surrounded by friends, like-minded people, working well with others. I'll read the expanded meaning, but those are the people involved. So you're going to be surrounded by a lot of friends, by a lot of colleagues. It's very cooperative. Working well with others is what I'm picking up. They can be very helpful to you at this time. There's a real coming together at this time in February. It could be really productive, coming together almost like the Three of Pentacles, where you're helping to advance each other in certain ways, or, you know, good times. And then we have, you can't make this up, Spirit is Ascended Masters. What did I talk about? There's a lot of divine guidance coming through here. Wow, this is gorgeous. I'll read the full expanded meanings for this, but it's almost like we have the Ascended Masters helping us at this time, and we have two more. Wow, and they're really getting specific because we have people, spirit, energy, and events. So this is fabulous. The energy is true love, and I feel like it's almost like the healed magician in the mirror, where you have true love for yourself, a new true love for yourself. Look, so divinely connected, your crown's open. True divine love for yourself that you're pouring out to the world. It's true love being reflected back to you as well for this. And the event is loss. Oh boy, the event is loss. Oh wow, what is this? So let's see what this is. I almost feel like your ships are coming in after a loss. That's what I'm picking up from Spirit right now, because I don't think there's going to be loss in February. I feel like there was a loss and your ships are coming in. But let's see. Okay, so for 3 for people, let's get into this. So the expanded meaning for this is, let's get right into the actual. This is talking about like parties, celebrations, coming together. It's new connections with people in your work or your business environment. A colleague could become a friend. A new association is ready to help you and give support on important projects, or even help you move forward on your career. Just like I said, it's like the Three of Pentacles. They're important energies. So if you're accustomed to isolating yourself, get out of your own way, whether it's in your personal or work life, let yourself forge genuine new connections and fortify old ones. So this could be really of networking, reaching out, being surrounded by friends and colleagues that could help you personally and also with your work. The spirit is ascended masters, which is just incredible. So let's get right to the ascended masters, which are helping you to form these new connections I'm feeling. Um, you know what I mean? Like guiding you to the right connections, bringing new positive people into your life that will make a difference. So, the ascended masters, I mean, wow, the spirit world is filled with dynamic entities who long to assist you in all the areas of your life. Some of these are ascended masters, those who have lived on the earth plane before and now work from the energetic realm. This card is telling you to look at your life and open up to the master that most resonates with the situation and solution you're seeking at this time. And this card is bringing you the presence of the high masters of enlightenment, including Jesus, Buddha, and others of profound spiritual influence in the world. Jesus, represented by the dove, comes with unlimited healing power. No matter what your religious persuasion may be, he can bring you miraculous assistance with physical, mental, or emotional healing. As the master of love, he can open your heart to experience the unconditional love you deserve to have for yourself. And that's what I was picking up from the energy of unconditional love, true love, divine love coming for yourself and others, and it's being reflected back to you, and you have it for yourself. And he can bring a more loving attitude to your life and your world, as well as a great compassion to and for the people around you. There's no mistake, this true love is coming out right next. These are several historical figures called the Buddha and more, who are represented here by the lotus, which is beauty growing out of the mud. The Buddha brings you to greater consciousness and enlightenment, and look at him for assistance in meditation and spiritual understanding and for achieving inner peace in difficult times. There's been a call with having divine peace no matter what's going on around you has been coming through. It's also the master of detachment. So if you're dealing with addiction or obsession of any kind, or even desperation in concerning your goals, his would be the guidance you seek. These are just two of the ascended masters, Jesus and Buddha, that this card brings open up to all who can bring you the spiritual wisdom that could change your life. And I think that they're bringing the people that you need, they're bringing the divine guidance that you need. And it's bringing this unconditional love for yourself, and it's being reflected back to you as well. Because now we have the energy of true love, which that's just a beautiful shift in energy to get to, of having unconditional true love for yourself and pouring that out to others, and it's being reflected to you at this time. We have ascended masters helping us, and it says the source of real connections. It's a woman surrounded by brilliant lights, looks into a mirror, tenderly touching her own reflection. The lights above her and around her, the mirror, represent the people who reflect her own high regard. You can't make this up. Many of whom are yet to be attracted into her life. On a purely practical level, this card upright may signal the coming of a new admirer in your life. This could be in the form of romantic love, or perhaps a new boss or a coworker. Remember, the people are new friends, new connections, all of that. So you could be really attracting and bringing in loving connections, because that's what you're pouring out. That's what you have within you, and that's what you're flowing out, and it's going to be reflected like a healed magician in a mirror. That spirit message we kept getting. And so this could be romantic love, or perhaps a new boss or coworkers or colleagues who respect and appreciate you. But this card also sends a profoundly supportive, important message about yourself. The world is a reflection of how you view and care for yourself. Yes, and we've been called to really take divine care of ourselves and come back to divine love for ourselves. And here she's saying the higher your regard for yourself, the greater your ability to manifest your deepest desires. You may have found it difficult to appreciate and acknowledge yourself in the past, but this card indicates that you're ready to do so now. Open your heart to the unlimited value that you bring to this world, and know that your soul applauds you for your choice of genuine self-love. All energetic causes start with this choice. That's what we're meant to go forward in February. That's why we've had divine love and support and ascended masters help to get to this place for ourselves. Then we have the loss. So I feel there was a loss. We're waiting for our ships to come in after we did all this work here. But let's see what the expanded thing is. It's saying a man stands near a pier A frayed rope in his hand as he looks out to the sea, he realizes his beautiful sailboat is drifting farther and farther away from him. This card signals a time of loss for you. While it may be something minor, it could mean that someone you care about is slowly drifting away. There may even be a complete severing of ties in a romantic, family, or work relationship. This card could also signify a personal or financial loss. However, this loss manifests in your life. It's important that you address the difficulty with calm and self loving clarity. Let yourself grieve, vent your anger, sadness in your journal, and as you do, make sure you also release the negative energy. Turn to the support of people. Oh my God, it's literally resting on the support of people here. So turn to the support of people and enjoy activities in your life. Let yourself slowly take control and reestablish your power and peace of mind. Give it time and know that your soul has something even better coming your way. Like I said, I feel like you suffered a loss, but your ships are slowly coming in. And with the help of people and your friends and support and new contacts that you've been getting divine guidance from your ascended masters, and you're working on the self love, you're bringing it in, you're attracting your ships coming in. So you may have suffered a loss recently. It could have been personal, it could have been work wise, could have been client wise, customer wise, project wise, work wise. Like things weren't easy. You suffered losses, but that your ships will be coming in. I'm getting more message. Oh, geez, because the next message is a consciousness of a lack. And that is what has been obstructing the consciousness that we have. Look, it's people, spirit, energy, events, consciousness. We are coming out. This is what I'm getting from spirit. I have chills all over my body. That this is the movement that we're attracting more positive people. Our spirit, we're being divine guidance with ascended masters to come back to this true love, this true value, true honoring of ourselves that we're pouring out. It's being reflected back to us. And what we had suffered here was a loss and a consciousness of lack before. And this is really in line with like my overall monthly spirit reading. Was we're coming out of this consciousness of lack, which is taken forever. And this is amazing because it's almost like the consciousness of lack clogs up. You picture like a film on a mirror. Uh, if you're seeing yourself and the world through a consciousness of lack, you're just going to keep suffering loss over and over again in various ways. So the consciousness of lack, oh my gosh, I mean, this is really getting in deep. A man is leaning on this concrete heart. His back is turned to the potential of the gold and the beauty that's held in here in this picture. And this card may reveal a similar energy for you at this time. There may be some financial limitation for you, possibly even significant money woes, but at the end, it could indicate restriction in other areas as well. And you may have been experiencing limitations in love or relationships and the feelings of loss, frustration, or sadness. And this consciousness card, it reveals deeper issues. It demands that you shift out of this lack of consciousness now, even if you feel that something's missing in your life, because your fear only restricts you further, making you more miserable and manifesting more limitation. They're asking us to get out of this consciousness of lack and understand there's unlimited possibilities for you. And she's saying it may be difficult to focus on something positive when you're lonely or have financial troubles, but it's absolutely necessary to do so if you want to change the reality. Take the steps you need to resolve whatever issue may be bothering you, but don't stop there. Make the energetic cause to always acknowledge what you have here. Looking in the mirror, right? What you have. Don't stop there. Make the energetic cause to always acknowledge what you have, even to the smallest detail. Choosing to value yourself and your life will break down the harsh feelings in your heart and bring many experiences to you. And the affirmation is, I let go of limitation and lack. I always choose to see the value in my life and in myself. And that's what the Ascended Masters are helping us do, to move out of this state of this consciousness of, they know we've experienced great loss. We have. It hasn't been easy. A lot of losses. And there's a consciousness of lack from this. And they're pushing new people into our lives and new connections and helpful, supportive people to help us come back to the sense of looking at ourselves with new value and a real divine self-love, which is going to help transform us as we reflect that out to the world. We want to step into the possibilities again. We want to move out of the losses that we may have experienced. You got to move past that. That's the push for February, is to claim your personal power and the love for yourself, and it will soon be reflected back to you. And the Ascended Masters are helping you with that. They're helping to bring in more positive connections to help you out of that lost mentality, the consciousness of lack mentality. And that's why they want you to go forward and claim this personal power for yourself in February. And let's see what says the additional quantum energy reading messages for February. What is, ooh, wow, you can't make this up. Wow. You can't make this up. Present power. They want us to step back into a consciousness of present power. What did I say when I first began this? There is a shift to claim your personal power right now. And we're moving out of past like losses, this lack mentality, that kind of thing. We have ascended masters helping us to get back to the divine love for ourselves, know that it's going to be reflected back to us in our world, and the power is in the present moment. This is where it's the past and the future, and we're holding the chains and staying calm in the present. Our power lies in the present, and to claim that for yourself. Don't get too far ahead of yourself or too far back in the past. In this conscious, like, don't look back to the losses and don't go forward with a consciousness of lack. No, you're going forward with a true love, divine love for yourself, with power in the present moment, and it's bringing in kindred partnerships. This is gorgeous. Look, we had losses of people, events, things that didn't work out, whether it was relationships, whether personal or work-wise, and they're bringing in cooperative people. And look at this, kindred partnership, and the power lies in the moment. This is powerful shifting going on here with consciousness. We have 2 consciousness cards and people, and it's the consciousness, our new consciousness of power in the present moment, instead of this lack mentality, that's giving us a new energy here where we're not, that mirror is getting clear. So we're getting cleared out. We're going to be manifesting things that truly reflect our insides, the work that we've been doing about getting back to more divine love and value of ourselves. And with that cleared out mirror, it's going to be reflected back to us more clearly, more positive events. The present power in the moment is to make sure you're not getting too ahead of yourself in the past or the future, and knowing that your power lies right here in the moment, the present power. The strength in the here and now is literally here. A man stands on a pedestal holding a chain in each hand. The chain in his left hand represents the past, holds a powerful lion. The chain on the right represents the future, holds a tiger. The beasts are quiet. The man is in control. Thoughts about the past and worries about the future can neither run away with him or consume him. This card is letting you know that you have significant power now, and there's some present issue that will benefit greatly from your attention. If there's a matter to be resolved, a project to be finished, or a decision to be made, now is the time to prioritize it. You are in a position of strength. I have chills. This is what's been coming through all over the place for February. So keep your thoughts focused on the issue at hand and be ready to take action. Joyous opportunities are opening up for you at this time. You're now capable of taming the rampant, fragmented energy in your life by staying strong in the current moment. The past is over. The future will bring beautiful blessings as long as you continue to be conscious of your power in the present. That's what they're saying. And the affirmation is, the present moment is my source of power. I release any worries about the past or future, and I choose peace right now in this moment. That is coming out of this consciousness of lack. You have power in the moment. There's so many possibilities here. You're taking the action with divine help. You had loss in the past. You're not looking back to the losses. No. You have cooperative people coming through, kindred spirits, kindred partnerships, and you're seeing this new reflection. Your life is getting reflected back to you because you're outpouring this to yourself, this divine love with ascended master help, which is now being reflected in your life. That this ascended master is the divine connection you have, has completely gotten you out of this consciousness of lack and the losses of the past. And now we have kindred partnerships. This is beautiful. This is almost like sacred contracts of kindred partnerships coming in, those helpful people, the love of your lives, the connections in your work, divine things on your path. So let's get right to the people here. Wow, wow. Because we had friends and colleagues, and now we have kindred partnership. A couple dances on a beautiful beach, indicating that a potential union awaits you, either now or in the not so distant future. This card pretends a new relationship of some kind or a deepening, caring connection. There's a sharing of mind and heart here. The upcoming partnership is likely to be a romantic one, bringing tender hearted feelings your way. It may manifest either as a deeper commitment in a present romance or as a brand new love appearing in your life. This could also manifest as a work partnership, probably in a business you feel passionate about. There could also be a legal agreement of some kind. Whatever form this energy takes, the wonderful resonance of support and care will be expanding in your life. And it says, I open my heart and my life to the loving connections coming my way. I deserve to be loved and be loved. And February is all about, again, clearing out our energy and realizing, looking in this mirror, we deserve abundance. We deserve love to be reflected back to us. We've gotten out of this consciousness of lack, realizing our present power is in the moment, not going too far in the past, focus on the losses. We're not going too far in the future, worrying. The ascended masters have been through this entire time, healing us, clearing us out, to bring in these supportive people, to bring in the kindred partnerships that are going to help you with love, with work. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. And what an energy shift for this, right? They want me to pull more. Okay. I mean, it can't get better than that. Why do they want me to pull more? Okay, quantum energy for February. And this is the work that we've done. That's work to stay in the present moment, to keep having divine love for yourself. What work that took to do that. The Ascended Masters have helped us with that tremendously. We could not do this all on our own. What's the quantum energy? Ooh, okay. You can't make this up. Event is commitment. This is like signing on the dotted line. This could be new customers, new clients, new love, a new level to your partnership coming in here, committing to someone else, committing to a business, a project, a job offer. It could be, finally realizing, everything coming together, and something significant could be signed on the dotted line. So this could be with your relationships. This could be with your work. This is an event. So something could be reaching a new level of commitment here, and it's a promise. This card shows a man signing papers at a table. It foretells a commitment on the horizon. It may be, in fact, he is in the form of a romantic relationship or even a marriage. Oh my God, it just hit me. This is for February. Valentine's Day is February 14th. Lots of people start doing their outpourings of love or that kind of thing, reaching out, taking things to the new level. But if you're not concerned about love life, it could be with your work. You could be really expanding your business at this time. All of a sudden, getting a new monstrous new job, a new customer, a new client. This is work or personal, and this is beautiful because you've gotten out of a consciousness of lack. You've claimed your personal power. We have colleagues and friends and kindred partnerships. This could be work, love, things coming together, and it was all about divine guidance, and also clearing out everything that we've been the healed magician manifesting. Things could be really going to new levels. And this could be a business commitment, a job offer, a partnership, a rental agreement, or the sale of a house. All these activities bode well for you at this time. This card may also signify a good resolution to a legal matter, especially one that you've been dealing with for a while. Of course, you still need to do your research and get a clear understanding of your part in this commitment. Investigate what's expected of you, what you can expect of everyone else involved. Being well informed will help the new endeavor go smoothly. Be prepared and informed helps. The universe blesses your commitments as you bring your personal power right here, and your highest attention, your highest, with this divine love for yourself and others, pouring it out of this consciousness of lack. So it's coming back. The universe is blessing your commitments as you bring personal power and your highest intention to all that you do. It's being reflected back to you. That's the commitment, that what you're pouring out, the divine love here, the divine love you've had for yourself, seeing yourself with new eyes, working out, divinely connected with ascended masters, divine guidance, coming back to this divine self-love of yourself, clearing out the consciousness of lack, reclaiming your power. It's being reflected back with new levels of commitment, with bringing new people into your life, whether it's love, whether it's work, all of that. The ascended masters have been with us to help us claim this present power and get out of the loss, any losses of the past, any consciousness of lack, all of that. That has been a divine shift. That is the only spirit card involved, and that was ascended masters. It's like they swooped in and was like, it's time. It's time for you to have divine self-love for yourself again, divine value for yourself, to see it reflected back to you, claim your present power in the present moment. And it's bringing the people that are involved. We just have, look at this, friends and colleagues and kindred partnerships. That's what you're reflecting back to you. We're getting out of the consciousness and the events of the past of loss, of consciousness of lack, bringing in now, instead we move from loss now to new commitments, new levels of things with your partnerships with kindred souls and spirits, whether with friends, romantic partnerships, work projects. This could be bringing things to new levels. It's time to seize your power in the present moment. I know all the work you've done on the inside is being reflected back to you. And what divine love and support from the Ascended Masters. I mean, whoa. Oh, actually, they want me to read the Ascended Masters affirmation and leave it with that, because the Ascended Masters have really helped us through this whole thing. And the affirmation, I guess I didn't before, the affirmation is, I invite the guidance and energy of the Ascended Masters, and I gratefully request assistance. And boy, have they come in for us. How divine. They came in. That's a huge shift. A huge shift. They really cleared out all the stuff that we use to block ourselves from claiming our personal power. Just like I started this video about, it's a time to claim your personal power. Literally, they made me say that in the beginning of this video. They have worked with us so much to clear out all the gunk that gets in our way of standing our ground in the present moment with the power that we have, attracting the people that we truly, is coming in, moving out of these mindsets of loss and lack with ourselves. And now we're this beautiful, like, healed magician, divine true love for ourselves, and we're seeing it reflected back. We're probably looking at ourselves in more divine ways than we ever have with the help of the Ascended Masters. And that's what's bringing in this reflection of more our commitments, helpful people, bringing those new commitments in, taking things to the next level. It's just gorgeous. This is beautiful that it's going to be reflected back to us. And boy, is it being reflected back to us. Now the people that we're attracting are the friends and colleagues, and we're attracting kindred partnerships, and we have these new commitments. The event is bringing in the new commitments, whether it's in your love, your work, your new customers, your new projects. It's signing on the dotted line. It's bringing that all in. This is just gorgeous. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Thank you, Divine Guidance, because we've been doing the work. This has not been easy to get out of a consciousness of lack and not, all those times we didn't claim our personal power. I mean, what work we had to do to get back. I mean, they kept making me feel like, almost like, see this mirror? There were so many layers on this mirror. I know you can read this card in different ways, but they were making me feel like this mirror had been dirt on it. You know when you have a mirror that's filled with dirt on it, and then you wash it, and then there's still dirt, you wash it, there's still dirt, you wash it, there's still dirt, and finally all the layers of the dirt is getting cleared off, and you can clearly see yourself. And their Ascended Masters are making you realize that you're divine, that the having real divine, not ego love for yourself, but divine love for yourself. And this is having you have more value for yourself. You're attracting these people to you, and you moved out of this consciousness of lack. It's just gorgeous what I'm getting, and I hope that you're getting a lot just from these cards on a different level, more than what I'm just pulling out, because you'll be feeling it on a different level. This is the shift that you're feeling and the work that you've personally been on with the Ascended Masters and divine guidance, your own divine connection, and you're feeling this. And whoa, I mean, this is just good stuff for February. So have a fabulous month of February. And I'm about to do also the Akashic Record check-in reading. I feel like this is a really pivotal time for us all, like a huge shift, and you're going to feel this shift definitely with your relationships, definitely with all you're working on. when you get out of consciousness of lack, and we're coming from this beautiful place with a cleansed mirror, what a shift and change of what's finally being reflected back to us in our world. So all the best to you in February. Take care. Bye bye.